Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch another episode of Skeleton Crew. This is episode 6. It is called Zero Friends Again. We ended last episode on kind of a cliffhanger with Crimson Jack turning against the kids. He challenged Fern for role of the captain and obviously won. And so he's the captain now. He got a lightsaber. That was pretty cool. But then the kids fell down a trapdoor. So who knows what's going to happen there. I'm very excited to find out. So before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, let's jump into another episode of Skeleton Crew. Oh, they got separated. It's probably not good. It's a long-ass slide. No. Well, they all came out the same way. Yeah, that would hurt a lot. But all of them didn't come out.
Are you okay?
Oh, no, they did.
Help! Over here!
Sometimes her augs go bad and then she can't move. Okay, KB. I'm gonna reset your occipital link.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Okay.
She's part robot, so she'll be Gucci. Just loaded. He's got so much money. Oh, hey guys. What's up?
I'd like to check out, refuel my ship, prepare for my immediate departure.
Don't move. You're not going anywhere.
Yo. How are you alive? What happened to the acid?
It's the biggest pile of loot you will ever lay your eye on.
Save it, Silvo. You're going straight to Captain Brutus.
Why? He's offering you so much money.
33! Attack!
Okay, well, that was rude.
Retreat! Back to the ship!
Pirates! Those
Okay.
other ships are fighting them off! They're like the ones that Kim called!
Yeah. How did they find us here? I mean, I guess she probably had the coordinates. Never mind. What? I mean, they're in a fight.
I have the coordinates home and everything.
What?
So it's in your brain? Perfect. So now we just need to climb back to our ship. Still there, see? It's not perfect.
It's not gonna be there for long.
So I just know Wim's gonna fight me on climbing the cliff. How should we play it? Because, to be honest, I don't even know if Neil's gonna be able to.
Maybe we should consider some other options.
Like what?
I can't think of any other options.
You can't. So you just assume there aren't any?
Well, KB, what other option are you thinking of?
Interested, you'd actually be listening for once. And maybe we'd actually talk about something. If there's something so important that you want to tell me, then go ahead.
Crab droids!
We're not alone down here. Get away! They could be dangerous. No, they're friendly.
They're gonna zap him. They're like hermit crabs, but droids.
We need to climb back to the ship.
What? Up there? No. You're gonna fall and smash all the bones in your body.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not doing this stupid baby fight with you.
Stop fighting!
fighting! Stop it! Okay? We all need to work together to get back to the ship.
I know, that's what I've been saying. These guys are locals. We can follow them.
How
to
are they
someone
gonna
who can
help you? They're crabs. Okay, KB. What you got against Gully? What'd she do to you?
I guess we're splitting up. Fine. I guess we are.
What kind of wire? KB, what is up with you? Your emotional circuits got fried?
Captain Brutus will now pronounce the verdict.
I find the so-called Mad Captain Silvo guilty!
Ah, boo. He seems remarkably unconcerned.
Wait! What of equal time? Right of last appeal. So says the Pirate's Code.
So says the Pirate's Code, indeed.
Equal time will now begin.
What if he just doesn't say anything?
I'm hungry. I've been hungry since I can remember. 'Cause all I ever have are scraps.
Okay. How's
How
he
long
gonna
have you been
swing
hungry?
this?
How long? How long have you been left behind? In the junk heaps of the galaxy fighting over crumbs?
Enough of this glitter speech, Silvo.
He knows where Atten is.
We're all hungry! Because credits are scarce! There's never enough! What if there were?
He knows where to make more.
Imagine that. Just imagine.
Sounds pretty good.
I failed you. I'm sorry, Kona. You should have a command of your own. And not just one ship. An entire fleet.
I'll bite Silvo. What's the trick?
Is she a female clone?
No trick.
It's probably too late to be a female clone, but...
Old Republic credits.
Just like the creds them brats were flashing. I told you they were real.
They're real. And I know where they make them. I know where they make them because I heard it from Tak Renatak himself. Renard soared away, away. Aboard
Listen to
the
the song.
Onyx Cinder. And never was he seen again. What's the last line?
For at Atten, he did plunder.
For at Atten he
Maybe she doesn't have clone armor. She's got rebel trooper armor.
We all know Brutus makes a very capable first mate. You stick with him, you'll
Gotcha
get
there,
a
buddy.
meager reward. Come with me. I'll give you the entire Criffin galaxy.
Time's up.
Oh, you gotta hit him.
If there's no treasure, you're going for a little ride.
That's a big yikes. The trash crabs have created a city.
Do you think SM-33 is okay?
KB, do you...
He's thriving.
KB! KB, what's wrong?
I can't move. My augs are corroded.
Corroded?
Gather some droid servos. And maybe we can fix it.
Okay. What the heck, KB?
Fern, wait! Slow down!
Neil, you can't keep stopping. Climbing is easy, step by step. It's not that hard.
It is for me. I don't have long spider legs like you, okay?
She ain't got spider legs.
I'm sorry, but not everyone can do things the same way you can.
Step your shit up, Neil.
Baby! Is this enough to report?
Yes.
He grabbed like 4.
Have you ever done this before? Sort of. Not outside. Is this why you didn't want to climb? You could have just told Fern.
She was embarrassed.
Ever since my accident, Fern always assumed I could do anything she could. Like I'm not different.
Oh, okay.
That sounds good. But I am different.
I didn't know KB was disabled.
A lot of us later.
I thought she was just
And
part robot for fun.
anyway, pretending I could run around on a freezing cold moon, through a bunch of steam, climb a cliff,
Dang.
days without maintenance. That's just not reality, Fern. So then just tell her that. I can't do that. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
I'll have 0 friends again. It's so dumb. Anyway, you could just be friends with me and Neil.
Wow.
It'll have to be.
Just put some wires in a cup.
torch.
Here. Is this enough?
Now pour into the mold.
This is a bold plan. There's no way that worked perfectly.
It doesn't fit. Push.
Did she die or is she just restarting? I think she's just restarting. She'll be fine. All right.
That was close. To what? Total system shutdown.
Okay.
What?
Let's not get that close again.
Exciting to save someone's life. Anyway, thanks, Jedi.
Wow. You are a true Jedi.
And step! You still good? Yeah. Thanks, Fern. This is working great. Look! Is that our ship?
Are they stealing it? God dang it. Are they just bringing it down to the bottom? That'd be so funny. To the one true crab shell. Hey, yo. It is the one true crab shell.
I think we're in trouble. I think we're food.
Oh, no.
Get ready to jump for it!
What? You're gonna jump?
Wait!
That's insane.
Hey, look!
Are they piloting this? Golly, crash into that crab.
Burn, Neil!
That's crazy.
Tell me we got him! We got him!
Damn, crab. What a toss.
Had any broken bones?
No,
That was amazing!
we're Gucci.
We're getting good at falling.
Well, let's make that
Well,
last time.
this is a children's show, so they're not gonna kill you.
KB! KB, are you okay?
She cares about you.
You were amazing! And you even got the ship and everything? And me and KB were so...
KB, I am so sorry for not listening.
No. I'm sorry.
I was afraid to tell you when there's things I can't do.
It's okay. You're my best friend. My best friend.
What about Wim, though? I thought he was your new best friend. Hey, yo! It's that thing from Dune, but the slow version.
Anybody know how to start this thing? I watched 33 and Jaw do it. I think it was something like this.
Just hits like 1,000 different buttons. Damn, she really is just hitting every button. I think it was something like this 85-digit code.
Wait, KB, who's gonna fly the ship?
You
Wim.
What, me? You did it before with John. Just do it again.
Pilot Neil.
We're too late. No, we're not. I'll see if I can shoot that thing off. I'll steer.
All the skills that we have accumulated so far. Just hit that shit really hard. Guys.
It's too invincible.
Yo, this thing has got us.
It's not working!
We need the Mega Crab to help us.
Engine's overheating.
I have to blow it off the hull.
Well, how do we do that?
Yeah, how do we do that?
The emergency hull demolition sequencer.
Yeah,
But
smart.
we said never to touch.
Well, send it.
He said never, ever, ever touch it.
We don't have another option. This thing's tearing our shit up. Executive decision, Captain. We are a smaller ship inside of the other ship? Yo! Why is the small ship so much more goated? That thing looks way cooler. That thing's bitchin'. rad as hell. Bryce Dallas Howard, you queen. Yo, that new ship is so much cooler looking. Like, why did they just have a small little cool ship inside the other ship? Like, what's the point of the hull? I mean, maybe for, like, protection, I guess. You know, is good for defense, but, like, that ship is rad. It's like it's nice. It's like chrome silver. Just looks awesome. That's really cool that they got that. But yeah, this episode was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard, who is like the GOAT of Star Wars directing. Like, everything she touches when it's a Star Wars show is just like a banger of an episode, and this one was great. We almost got eaten by a crab. Like, that's fun. The Captain Silvo, he got taken captive, but he had a cool moment where he got to, like, kind of win over his crew again, right? Like, they've been against him, but he really rallied them to his specific cause of being like, hey, let's go to Ad-Atten. You know, this wolf guy is a great first mate, but he's not a captain, right? I can give you captain things. And so that was a fun sequence. But obviously the real, like, meat and potatoes of this episode had to deal with the kids and just, like, kind of their fraying relationships and the tension between KB and Fern. My only complaint so far is that tension kind of came out of nowhere a little bit. I mean, last episode KB did mention how she didn't want to, like, go down into the spa because her, like, stuff could get corroded, which it did happen. But her, like, dissatisfaction with Fern, I think, kind of came out of nowhere a little bit, but, you know, we'll let that slide. It's a kids show. But yeah, I thought it was really good. They did it really well, where I think these two kids had to come to different realizations via other people, right? Like, KB, her whole thing is she's been annoyed that Fern treats her the same as she used to, even though she's different now. And Fern just kind of, like, assumes that KB can still do all these things. And she does the same thing kind of with Neil during the episode, where she's climbing and she's like, you gotta hurry up, you can't keep stopping. And he's like, hey, I don't have the same physical ability as you do. Like, I can't do this. Right? You can't be mad at me and expect me to keep up when I physically can't. Like, it's not possible for me. And she has to, like, accept that and then find a way to assist him, right? Like, if she's gonna continue up that journey, like, she has to help him out, which I think helped her realize, you know, what she's been doing with KB a little bit. But then KB herself had to kind of get a little courage. You know, she's been so afraid to tell Fern, like, hey, stop treating me like I'm the same, right? I imagine there's a ton of people with disabilities who would appreciate, you know, being treated the same. They don't want to be treated like they're different. But I can imagine there's also a lot of disabled people that are like, hey, I understand you don't want to, like, treat me like I'm different, but I am different. Like, that's who I am now. And denying that fact isn't helpful to me. It's not helpful to anybody. It doesn't make me feel good, right? Which is where KB is at. I didn't know that KB was, like, disabled. I thought she was just, like, part robot. You know? I guess I didn't really, like, think deeper than that. Like, it was just kind of like a surface level, oh, cool, KB's a robot. Like, or part robot. She's got, like, synthetic augmentations. I thought that was just, like, part of who she was. I mean, it is part of who she is, but I didn't realize that it stemmed from, like, an accident, which is very interesting. That's kind of like a nice little, like, I don't know, nice little representation, and an interesting way to showcase like someone being disabled in the Star Wars universe. We're not like a typical, like an atypical disabled situation where like I feel like the easy, most common stereotypical route would be like put someone in a Star Wars-esque wheelchair. I don't know. They just kind of were like, hey, yeah, all of her robot stuff is because she had an accident, and she's basically got like a hollow, like her brain is like robotics now, which is very interesting. And she almost died. She almost died, and Wim had to save her by, you know, melting down wires and creating essentially a new battery type conductor thing. I don't know. But he had a nice moment where she's like, thanks, Jedi. And he gets to feel all happy about like saving someone. That's what he's wanted to do this whole time. He's like, I want to be a Jedi. I want to live up to the ideals of the Jedi. I want to save people. I want to go on this grand adventure. And he's been dissatisfied with the adventure as a whole up to this point, right? He thinks it's scary. He wants to go home. But now he got the opportunity to save his friend's life on a grand adventure. And then they have that whole rescue sequence with the crab. You know, the trawler nearly eats the ship. And then they escape. And I think he had a fun time doing it. So, yeah, I don't know. This is a good episode. I like it. I like the show. It's not like too heavy. It's just fun, and some things you just kind of like have to hand wave away because they're kids, right? Like, I don't know. Like it's a show meant maybe to target younger audiences. I don't know. Like sometimes you can be like, hey, they definitely would not have survived that. But it is what it is. You know, it's not something I'm gonna hold on to too strongly, right? I don't really care if they actually would have died jumping onto that, you know, trawler ship. It doesn't matter to me. But it's something I noticed, but it's not something I care about. It's just a fun show. I enjoy the show. It's a grand old time. And then I like at the end how, like, in order to escape from this trawler, the trash trawler, they had to kind of use all the skills that they learned earlier in the season from Captain Silvo, right? Like Wim had to jump on the guns. Neil had to pilot the ship. KB had to press all the buttons and turn it on as well as hit it. And then Fern, Miss Gully, had to make the executive decision, you know, the captain's decision. She had to hit the hull detonation button and kind of, you know, step into her role as the captain, right? She's had a lot of doubts throughout the season of like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I should be in charge. What, like, how do I have the right to make these decisions? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then when they're presented with like, hey, this is a major decision, only you can make this decision, she's like, all right. She makes that decision and ends up saving them. So I think this episode was a solid culmination of a lot of like small little elements from the previous episodes, and I really enjoyed it. I think that's all I have to say about it, though. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm very curious to see how you feel. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.